What is going on? Welcome back to your Lake Fork Guide, another episode of the Guides Network. Hey, it's springtime. We got fish on beds. That's a lot of fun. We've had a lot of dirty water this year. Sometimes it's hard to see them. You can still catch those bedding fish on the same technique that you would sight fishing for them.
Got it.
And he's got them on that technique right now. And he's got a big one, so y'all hold on. How's that for an intro?
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Look at her, look at her. That's a giant, boy.
Hey, come on. This is what you do, boy. That's only 15 pounds.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, my brother. So we're going to talk about blind fishing for bed fish with a lightweight Texas rig. How about that?
I'm telling you.
That's a pretty good example of it right there, boy. That's
a
long fish, dude. All right, so today we're going to talk about blind fishing with a Texas rig for spring spawning bass on the Guides Network. So y'all stay tuned. That couldn't have been queued up any better, huh? For those that don't know, this is Mr. Adam J, the freestyle fisherman. He's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. If you like a little bit of beating and flowing and you like the bass fish, this is your man. He actually makes hip-hop songs about fishing.
One of a kind.
Yeah, and they're nice.
Thank you very much.
They're
I
nice,
appreciate
bro.
that,
I
Billy.
appreciate you, man. So I appreciate you coming out with me today, and that was, I mean, what a perfect example you just set right there. I mean, on cue. I mean, that was not fake. That happened just the way you saw it. I literally turned the camera on, and he stuck that big fish off that. And that fish was on a bed, but we couldn't see her. We knew she was there. We could kind of see the bed, but we can't see the fish. And that's what we'll talk to you guys about today. Texas rigging in the springtime is a great way to just go fishing, whether you can see your fish or not. And this year we've had a lot of dirty water, a lot of rain, a lot of wind, and you can still catch these bed fish without actually visibly seeing them. People ask me all the time, how do you see those fish? Well, a lot of times I don't. We didn't see her.
Right, no.
We didn't see her when we caught her, so.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how you do it. So I'm going to talk to you about the setup and kind of how we go about it. And Adam's running the exact same setup as me, so it's all good. He went to a little bit lighter weight. What size weight were you using?
I think 16th ounce.
16th. He was going really light.
Very light, very light.
What got that bigger fish to bite. Now, normally when I sight fish, I like to use a 3/8 ounce weight. You know, pretty big tungsten. It gives me a lot of control over the bait. I can really work that bait. You know, it stays on the bottom when I want it to, and I can hop it up, make sudden, quick movements. And I like that when I'm seeing them, when I'm looking at them.
Right.
But when I'm not looking at them, I want something a little more finessey. I want it to fall a little slower, be a little more finesse presentation. And I, too, go down to a 1/4 ounce or sometimes a 3/16 ounce versus the heavier 3/8. So.
Right.
And you even did that to more of an extreme. You caught some good fish today. So maybe I need to step
Yeah,
it down.
yeah.
Maybe keep going down, maybe.
Yeah, I scaled down my 20-pound fluoro to a 15-pound fluoro. And I like the ultralight presentation for bigger fish because I feel like, you know,
especially on a lake like this,
right?
you see so many baits.
Yeah, you receive a lot of pressure, and the fish have been caught quite a few times. I just like to offer something that maybe is, like you said, a little bit more finesse.
Yeah. And as far as the hook goes, this is a hook that I use. It's a EWG. It's a 4/0 is a good size for these big fish out here. You can really stick them good and control them. This is the one that I use the most. This is an owner. It's Cutting Point EWG. What's it got? What kind of gap?
Extra wide.
Extra wide.
Wide.
Said I like my hooks like I like my. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Wait a minute. Hold on. But anyway, 4/0 EWG hook. That's my favorite one, the owner Cutting Point style. And then on this lake, I like to use 20-pound line, especially when the water's dirty.
Because it's so thick as well, right?
And the water's dirty, I can get away with it. And all this heavy cover out here. We got pretty big fish in here, as you saw today. And, you know, they get pretty strong. So, you know, when you got that much grass, it helps to have a little extra pop on
and I like to point out that, you know, me scaling down to 15 is I have a lot of experience pulling fish away from structure. And so I know how to play these fish. In an instance where you don't fish a lot of structure, I would definitely scale up to 20 pounds.
If you want to get control of them right now, you're going to need that 20.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if you don't have 20, you're going to have to let them run and kind of play them through the edges of this grass and stuff. It can get a little dicey if that's not something you're used to.
Yeah, it got a little scary over here when we were going to land there. I ain't
but
gonna lie.
You had it.
I had a Christmas tree hanging off that 15-pound when he come in.
Yeah, we got a lot of salad with her, that's right. But on a rod, and I know yours is about the same, anything in the 7-foot type of range in a medium heavy power for me is good. You could even step down to medium, honestly, and get away with it.
Right.
It doesn't have to. I mean, you're setting the hook a lot of times you're just making short pitches, so you're setting the hook from 20, 30 feet. You don't need a big flipping stick to stick them good.
Right.
And that'll help you handle that lighter weight Texas rig a little better, stepping that rod power down. So.
Yeah, definitely being able to feel every little doop, doop, doop.
That's right, absolutely.
We felt them all today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So there's kind of the setup, and you know, just to talk to you guys kind of about where, man, it's anywhere in the springtime for bass, anywhere you think they might spawn. Flats that get the daylight early. You know, the flats that are kind of open to the northern side tend to be better than the southern side for spawning bass in the state of Texas. You know, if you think about it, getting a little scientific here, but the sun's always below us on the equator. Right. And in the springtime, it's pretty far down there. We get later in summer, it gets pretty close to being over the top of us, but it's definitely south of us. So those pockets that are on the northern side of your creeks, the northern side of your creek arms, they're kind of, you know, the southern facing pockets they're going to get more daylight than any other area.
And warm up quicker.
Yeah, they're going to hold that daylight longer throughout the day because the sun is south of us, so it faces that pocket the whole day. They get more warmth. Those fish need that this time of year. They need that light penetration for those eggs to hatch and all that good stuff. So look for those flat pockets, not a lot of steep angles in them, that face to the north, and you'll be good.
Heck yeah. I tell you what,
I mean, top secret guy trick right there.
I've got a little bass fishing in my blood, but I'm nowhere near the encyclopedia that this man is.
Well,
so if y'all, without a doubt, man, if y'all are looking for big fish and y'all are trying to catch consistently, efficiently, and put fish on the deck, not just hook them and lose them, I'd take advice from this man here any day, 100%.
Well, I appreciate it, brother. That means a lot coming from you because I know you got a lot of time with a reel in your hand.
I stay a little salty.
That's right.
A little salty.
Right. And so that's the area. As far as technique, I'll be honest with you guys, and you saw this, it's repeated casts wherever you think there might be a bed, and slower than slow. The slower you throw it, the better your chances are of hooking up.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. A lot of the bites that I got today were just painstakingly slow, sitting in that bed and just refusing to pull that lure out of it until he hit it.
Yeah, if you're fortunate enough to have a boat that's rigged with power pole equipment and all that, I like to use them because I like to be as quiet as possible. You're in shallow water, and so we'll kind of go down a stretch when I feel like I've got something that looks like, hey, there's several spots that look like they might be bedding in here, just some little round cutout areas of the grass or something like that, then I'll go ahead and drop them, and we'll sit there and just pick them apart one after another, methodically as you can please. And one other thing you can do, guys, is you can actually get right on top almost of where they would be bedding, where you think they might be bedding, and you can just cruise down that stretch and watch for those fish to move. And when they move, they'll show themselves to you because you'll see them kind of wake off or swim off. But when they do that, just flip back around, ease back through that stretch, take your time, and fish all those spots where you saw fish move. That's kind of what we did today.
At its finest.
That's really kind of what we did mostly today. Was we would make fish move, and then we would stay out off them and blind cast.
Yep. And it was a flawless plan, my man.
Worked really well, didn't it?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Man,
Got my personal best. Woo!
I'll tell you what. How about we got to show them that one more time.
Oh.
Y'all want to see that one more time? You need to see that one more time.
Yeah, I do need to see that fish.
Real time, live action coming at you right now.
Stud
Still
daddy.
catch those bedding fish on the same technique that you would sight fishing for them. Got him. And he's got them on that technique right now. And he's got a big one, so y'all hold on. How's that for this, Joe?
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, she's big. Big. Look at her. That's a jive, boy.
Hey, come on. Come on, the Lord blesses those, right? The Lord blesses those that are faithful. Oh my God.
Can you work her through the grass? If she'll get balled up in that grass, she'll go to sleep.
She's trying to.
She's kind of getting lazy. Bring her to me and I'll grab it. Just easy. As long as she got that grass in there, she'll kind of be easy. Oh, she's off. She's sleeping. Oh, yeah. She's hot now, Bubba. She's hot now.
She's underneath that grass. Heavy,
I know.
though.
Pull her that way. Pull her that way.
Help me. You got it. Come on, bro.
She's not ready yet.
This is what you do, bro. That's only 15 pounds.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, my man. So we're going to talk about blind fishing for bedfish with a lightweight Texas rig. How about that?
I'm telling you.
That's a pretty good example of it right there, boy. That's
a
long fish, dude. We're going to have to put that one on scale because your PB is what on the bass?
7.
Mr. Adams primarily a saltwater guy, so his PB is a 7-pounder.
Yes,
so
sir.
I think we might have just outdone us.
That's a PB for Jay.
Ear scratch for you, baby girl.
That's a good fish.
All right, let's get her a drink. Take good care of her. Hey, buddy. Pleasure. You barely did it.
Oh boy!
But you did it. 7 1/4.
No way.
Right there, ladies.
No way.
Hopefully y'all can see that good. That's 7 pounds 4 ounces.
Oh my gosh.
That's a
well, I do thank you very much, Billy, for putting me on my new PB.
No problem.
Yeah.
Brother. My pleasure. My pleasure.
When you fish with Billy and you fish with God, things happen.
It just works out sometimes. Every once in a while we get lucky and catch 1 or 2 of them old big heads.
Things happen.
Give her one more good drink real quick. Man, Adam, thank you so much for coming out with me today. Thanks for joining us on the Guys Network,
I'm
my
so
brother.
happy to be here, man.
Boy.
I love it.
Y'all need to check him out. FreestyleFisherman.com. You got what's the latest album release? Where can they find you? What do they need to buy?
Yeah, if you want to find my music, go to FreestyleFisherman.com. All my mixtapes are available for download. All you got to do is buy a sticker, and you get the mixtape for free.
For free?
Free 99, baby.
Do I get a free one?
Free 99, baby.
Boy, I got a free mix and roll. Hey, if you hear somebody thumping at the boat ramp,
you might be Billy.
I'm just saying, it might be me. All right, guys, we appreciate you watching as always. Hey, do me a favor, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more, be sure and subscribe. We got tons of techniques and topics covered in these in-depth instructional series that we do called the Guys Network. And there's other guys that guide here on the lake. There's guys that fish tournaments, local sticks. We got just a plethora of knowledge available. If you want to learn about bass fishing, I'm proud to say I feel confident it is one of the best places to go right there on my channels.
I believe it.
All right. Hey, that's it for today. We appreciate you watching. I already said that, but I'm going to say it again because I ramble. You know how I do at the end of a video. That's just what I do. And we'll see you guys next time right here on your Lake Fork Guide.
Woo!
Perfect, just like that.
Holy cow!
Okay, give me a face.